afternoon, Philadelphia graveyard and history. Today we are at Arnie's Mount Friends Meeting House and Cemetery in Joyestown, Burlington County, New Jersey. And I'm here to tell you a story. Today's story is about a life well lived. And it is about an old doctor from the township of Palmyra, Burlington County, New Jersey. A co-worker of mine, who I'll call Dave, was a child about 6 or 8 years old when he remembered seeing the old doctor walking around the town of Palmyra. He said he would always be dressed in a suit with tails and a top hat. This was about 1968, 1969. And the doctor was Dr. William R. Lamb. Dr. Lamb was born on November 24th, 1859. And he died on April 22nd, 1969. Living to the age of 109 years and 5 months. So we're going to visit and pay our respects to Dr. Lamb today. Talk a little bit about his life and the things that he saw during his lifetime. So we're going to flip the camera around and show you Dr. Lamb's final resting place. Not much is known about Dr. Lamb's practice, except that he was very well traveled. What a life he lived, and the things he saw. Dr. Lamb was born at the dawn of the Civil War. He was just 5.5 years old when the war ended and President Lincoln was assassinated. He was 38 years old at the start of the Spanish-American War. He lived to witness all 4 presidential assassinations: Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and yes, Kennedy. He lived through 5 world conflicts: the Civil War, Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and the start of the Vietnam conflict. He saw major inventions in his lifetime: the telephone, Model T car, airplane, amongst others. Dr. Lamb lived at 616 Garfield Avenue in Palmyra, Burlington County, New Jersey, most of his later adult life. And the last major event he was alive for was the assassination of Robert F. Kennedy, presidential candidate and attorney general under his brother. He passed away at the age of 109, just 3 weeks before the Apollo 11 moon landing. Dr. Lamb is not known to have ever been married. He had 2 brothers who were both dentists. One of them lies here next to him. This is Dr. Ridgway H. Lamb, DDS, who I believe probably traveled a lot with him and some on his own. They traveled to places like the Bahamas and most of Far Asia, Europe, and probably many more places. He also was known to have built a rather extensive pagoda in Palmyra, which is no longer there, but it was said it was to house his collection of stuff he brought back from his travels. Next to Dr. Lamb and his brother are their parents, Benjamin R. Lamb, who lived to 81, and their mother, Sarah Lamb, who lived to be 88. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Tell me if you know anything about the Lamb doctors of Palmyra. If you've heard stories about them, anything relevant to them would be interesting to hear. Or if maybe one of your family members was a patient of one of the Dr. Lambs. Thank you. We also have a Patreon page if you're interested in joining. It's only $3 a month, and it helps with tolls and gas to make further videos and to extend outside of the Philadelphia, New Jersey area. Have a great day. Thank you again for watching.